Welcome to the Emergency Medical Responder course. This is offered by Southwest Texas EMS Training Program out of Del Rio in spring of 2016. Lawrence Irvin will be your coordinator for the class. He is a firefighter paramedic with Del Rio Fire and Rescue in Del Rio. He is also the coordinator. I'm Susie Yeho. I'll be your primary faculty for the class. Other faculty that you'll have in Edwards County EMS is Paula Epperson. She's an intermediate there, as well as other faculty that will be assisting with skills. And Lakey and Frio Canyon EMS, you'll have Diane Rogers, as well as other people that will be instructing as skills. This is a hybrid class, which means that most of your lectures will be online. We'll open the videos as we go through the sequential schedule. And you can watch the videos as often as you like, as they'll stay open. You can go back and review if you need to. You'll have online resources through your Jones & Bartlett textbook. It's an interactive ebook, which actually records grades to the site itself. And the coordinator, as well as I, will go through every Monday and pull those grades and put them in a grade book for you. You'll have pre-chapter tests, and I use the word pre-chapter in that I hope that you take the short quizzes before the lesson, before you watch the lesson, and if you need to, you can go back and do those again. Those will be emailed to our swt.ems@gmail.com site, so those grades will be emailed to you as well as to us. One of the features with your book is also that you have an audio book. If you find yourself traveling a lot, you can iPod or MP3 those, or run them through your Bluetooth in your car and listen as you drive or at any point if you find that good. What I like about the audio book is it changes readers about every 10 minutes, and it's not something that you use to put yourself to sleep. And I hope you take full advantage of the textbook and its resources, flashcards and other useful resources. You can create your own tests as you need. And those flashcards are really useful. So when I envision a student taking this class and watching the videos, looking at the PowerPoints, and we'll jazz some of them up as we go along, I want to make sure that you read the assigned chapter in your text, that you open the lecture videos in YouTube. Like I said, those are going to be available as we get to that lesson, and they're left open for the duration of the class. Take notes. You can have your book handy. You can highlight. They go right following the chapters, and keep as many distractions to a minimum. Don't set the laptop in your lap or your iPad or whatever you're watching this on with the TV on, and in the middle of cooking dinner or whatever else you have going on. Try to find some areas that have least distractions. I'm going to try to keep all the videos to 30 minutes or less, so you can open a new one, 30 minutes goes by, and then choose how many you want to do in a day. We'll also have skills practice and skills testing, as well as your exams at your EMS stations. So according to the class schedule, Tuesdays will be on Rock Springs and Thursdays in Lakey. We'll go over in the student handbook if you can miss a class, especially on those. They have to be made up. It's not like, oh well, I missed that class. I just, I won't ever put any splinting on anyone. I don't have to do that. No, that has to be made up. Those interactive skills practice and testing stations are going to be very useful, and I think the skills are as much, if not more, important than what you learn for the exam. At those same evenings, you'll have cognitive testing based on the modules that we've had, the 7 modules, and then the final exam, which will be much like the others. All your testing will be multiple choice, short test. I'm kind of envisioning 25 to 50 questions, and then your final exam will be 80 questions. We'll talk about National Registry as we go on, and what you can expect there. Ask questions. Email Lawrence at his email address. You have mine. Ask your skills instructors on the nights that you actually have class. Use each other as resources. To course complete, you have to have a passing grade point average of 70 or better, final exam of 70 or better with 2 attempts. Complete all the assignments. So if you have none of the chapters in the ebook done, you will not course complete. All of those have to be done. This is a completion class. Instead of taking roll call we make sure all the assignments are done. And successfully complete all the skills tests. You'll have multiple attempts at those, lots of opportunities at practice, so we don't see any problems there. In registering for your NR exam, you go to nremt.org, create an account. Upon completion of your skills and the course, you'll be eligible to take the National Registry exam. These are located at Pearson VUE sites in San Antonio, San Angelo, Austin, Houston, Corpus Christi, any of the larger cities. And then we'll show you how to schedule your exam for that. You get 3 attempts to pass it, and then you'll have to do a remediation if you want the other 3 attempts. Our goal is that you take the test and you pass on the first try. This is what their webpage looks like. Shows entry requirements for the Emergency Medical Responder Certification, your application process. Each test that you take is $65. Another reason we want you to pass on the first attempt. And then the certification process. Your exam is 80 to 110 questions with an hour and 45 minutes. If you do have any reading problems, dyslexia, and you have a physician that will sign a note to that effect, they will offer you more time. You can pause the video at this point if you want to read all of this yourself. For Texas certification, whether you're paid or volunteer, if you want to work in the state of Texas as an EMR, Emergency Medical Responder, and ECA, you must obtain Texas certification. So to do so, you need to go to dshs.state.tx.us/EMS Trauma Systems, apply for certification. You can do it either before the class, which you'd have to do a paper application, or you can do it after you've already tested and obtained your national registry, because they're going to ask for that NR number. Then you can do it online. Do not send your L1 enrollment, which is your fingerprinting for your background check, until you've sent an application to Texas. They're getting a lot of fingerprint forms in, but they don't have the application to match it to, and oftentimes those are lost and you have to redo those. Practice all the time you can. You practice extra time in class, make good use of your time in class. Practice at home with your friends. Get yourself a blood pressure cuff and stethoscope, and practice vital signs on everybody, bandaging, patient assessment. The more you do, the more you're going to get out of this. I just want to say a big hello and welcome to the EMS world, and have this patch as your goal, that you'll be wearing it at the end of the class.